Hi, Stefan Swartling here.
A new rumor says that the next Samsung Galaxy Note 2, will have a 5.5-inch screen instead of a 5.3-inch display on the Note 1. It will also have a quad-core CPU, a Samsung Exynos quad-core CPU, a 12 or 30 megapixel camera instead of the 8 megapixel on the Note 1, and it will run on Android Jelly Bean. And personally, I think that's way too big. The Note 1 with the 5.3-inch screen was exactly the same size as my jeans back pocket. But the 5.5-inch screen will probably not fit in my jeans pocket anymore. So I think it's way too big. A device like this should be able to be always with you, and that's not possible with a 5.5-inch device. Then you need to have a purse or bag with you all the time, and that's not anything I would like to do. That's why I prefer a smaller smartphone than this. But if you see this like a tablet instead of a phone, then this size maybe is better, because then you have it with you in your bag or something. But I prefer the 5.3-inch Note 1 because that's what exactly the size for me to have with me when I tried it. And on my Google Plus post I did, Christine Pauluch says that this is just silly sized. 5.5 inches is far too large for people to use as a phone. And she is right. If you see this as a phone, that's way too big. It looks silly when you're talking in it. It's way too big. But if you see this as a tablet, I think the size could be great. But I prefer to have a device that I can have with me all the time, and 5.3 was the line to cross there. 5.5 inch is too big. Andreas Holmqvist says that he has a 4.3 inch smartphone now, and he wouldn't go larger than that for a phone. And I totally agree with him. I think 4.3 inch is the magic spot. I really would like to have a 4.3 inch display on the iPhone, but not many Apple users agree with me because they think that's too big. But personally, I would love to have a 4.3 inch display on my iPhone, but I will never see that probably. Personally, I would love to have a bigger phone because I use my 11-inch MacBook Air instead of my iPad. I sold my iPad because my MacBook Air is more powerful and has the same size and weight as the iPad. So I carry with me my MacBook Air everywhere because no difference than carry an iPad. No difference. I use my iPhone for reading now, and of course 4.3-inch screen would be perfect for reading for me. So the perfect combination for me would be a big smartphone and my 11-inch MacBook Air.